Hi everyone, I'm Jose, and I am a certified ascension coach with Twin Flames Universe.
And I'm Michaela. I'm a Master Certified Ascension Coach with Twin Flames Universe. And today we're going to talk about how the Divine Masculine responds to your boundaries. So I first want to get started with talking about what a boundary is, and how to use boundaries, because a boundary is not like a way that you force your twin flame to do something or that you control. A boundary is a way of valuing yourself and saying no to anything that's not loving or not respecting to you or just not good. It's saying no to the bad vibes and saying yes to the good vibes, basically. And so boundaries are an important part of the twin flame journey, because you're going to have to say no to any fear-based thinking, any separation-based thinking, any disrespectful behavior towards you, or anything not loving you say no to on the twin flame journey, because it's important, because your twin flame union is like it's your baby. I don't know, it's like your cup. Well, that doesn't sound the best, but it's very sacred. And so you can't have anything like any energy leaks or anything like that. So and so the other reason we wanted to make this video is that we see, and I used to do this, it's something I personally overcame. It's like you do see, especially the divine feminine, thinking that they have to devalue themselves or disrespect themselves or violate your boundaries in order to get your twin flame to be around you. Or you start chasing them and you start trying to get their attention or their validation or love from them, and that's actually devaluing to you.
Or even accepting a relationship that is not really appropriate for you.
Right, or even accepting abuse or disrespect from your partner.
Just to be with them.
Just to be with them. And that was one of my very most important lessons before we could be in harmonious union, is self-respect and self-value. And this is the whole reason why you see runner-chaser dynamics. It's really this, it's devaluing yourself or seeing, the value and only in if your twin flame is talking to you. Something that I did is I would completely tolerate any behavior as long as I could be around my twin flame. It was a false twin flame, but that was a big lesson, is that you do not have to disrespect yourself. And in fact, your twin flame is going to feel about you the way you feel about yourself. So if you're not loving and valuing yourself, they're just going to show you that by running away from you. So basically, when you set a boundary with your twin flame, it just means that you're no longer tolerating being devalued. You're no longer doing that to yourself. And so you're choosing not to accept it in your life. And so we want to talk about how the divine masculine feels when you value yourself. Maybe you have some insights.
I want to share, because when you choose to value yourself, you are choosing union. You cannot choose to do something that is feeling very bad for you and choose union. That is not union. And if that is the way that looks, logical to your twin flame, that is not the way. If you need to devalue you or disrespect yourself in any way, that is not really the way. And I guess I want to share from my experience. This is something that I also healed in my journey. It's if I can be with that person, it's my twin flame, whatever it takes, but it's not whatever it takes.
Well, it's whatever it takes within love.
Exactly, within love. Whatever it takes in my journey, in my healing, not in the external to make it happen.
Exactly.
And I guess for me, in my journey, I healed a lot about valuing myself, and I didn't really meet anyone that valued themselves until I joined this community. And eventually are very good role models on this. And I guess for us in our union, when she's not valuing herself in any area of her life, our union feels weak, feels uncomfortable, bad. Feels bad, feels
unattractive.
It's unattractive, because it's you want a partner in love. You want your twin flame to be your friend, your partner, but you can only have those things on love. If they are on fear, you cannot really relate to them. You want to relate only in love. And in that love, you have everything, it's fun.
And that's the thing about your twin flame, is that they're the one person that's not going to tolerate your bad habits. And so, yeah, I appreciate that, because whenever if I'm not valuing myself, he says something. Like, he doesn't just let me, you know, run that pattern.
Escape
And
with
vice
the
versa, you know. So how do you feel when I do value myself?
It feels very relieving.
And what else?
And I don't know, I like it. It's very attractive when she does that.
Yeah, like it generates real attraction between you. When you respect and value yourself and you find strength within yourself. And it doesn't matter if you're in a harmonious union with your twin flame like we are, if you're in union or you know them or if you don't know them, like it doesn't matter. Like when they feel it on the inside, because if you're loving yourself, you're respecting yourself, you're upholding very high standards for how people can treat you, that's how you're treating them too. You know, and so you're one with your twin flame, and so they're magnetized to that. It's like a gravitational force field when your twin flame values themselves.
Yeah, because you are one with your union. So if you are treating yourself poorly, you are treating your union poorly. And if you are doing that, it's not going to be attracted to you. You need to value yourself, and that is the way to really value your twin flame, to love them. Because if you are not loving yourself, you cannot love them.
It's not like activated in your vibration, you know, so you can't receive that in your union.
Exactly.
Yeah. So the secret to, you know, attraction is valuing yourself. And when you do that, like you set a boundary, you know, just from a place of unconditional love for yourself, like your twin flame is so attracted to that. Like it's very magnetic to your twin flame.
And I also want to say that sometimes your twin flame is going to poke at you if you are weak in some spot.
That's true.
And the mistake that you can fall into here is you value yourself and then they poke at you to see if you do it or not.
They test you.
Yeah, they are going to test you. And if you fail, the test is like, didn't work. You need to hold your value always, at all times. There is no time that you can devalue yourself with your twin flame. Always in your presence, in love. And if you remain into that space, your twin flame has to be with you in that space. But you need to make the choice for both of you to relate only in love.
Yeah.
And that is a boundary.
And this creates a lot of like respect between you.
And trust.
Like you the other day thanked me for disciplining you. It was really sweet because in the beginning, like you will discipline each other, your twin flame, because you can see their divine self and they can see your divine self, and they can see when you're doing something that's not in alignment with your divine self and that's actually taking you away from your true self and like your potential. And so that's when, you know, they discipline you. Sometimes that can look like they're blocking you or they're running away from you because they're not gonna tolerate that. And so like we did that for each other, but just like something that happened, like recently you thanked me for disciplining you and like helping you become strong. And it was very sweet because like the truth about twin flames is that when you value yourself and you value your union and you invest in each other, like it creates a natural like appreciation for one another and gratitude for one another and love and attraction. And you can do that starting now. You know, this is a lesson I started learning in the very beginning of my twin flame journey, and that I've had to keep learning, and that I keep learning. You know, it's like you never really stop. But value yourself. So if you are new to all of this and you want to learn more about how to value yourself and how to do the inner work and clear the blocks of separation, you can sign up for the free twin flame introductory course. It has 8 lessons that are very powerful that you can learn, and it will teach you how to go deeper and how to achieve your harmonious union too. So sign up for that, and be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.
See you.
Bye.